Oh hell, I'll pack it over.
Skidder carry it over.
Yeah, I'll carry it over.
Yeah.
Save us some time.
You got to take the fuel back there and set it on
Yep.
the moon. Take it and set it on the
It'll fit on there with the
blade.
boy.
And then we'll back the fuel over and dump the fuel on
Okay.
the
I just figured that fuel tank was gonna go over with the
Well, it is.
Alright, let's get this bad boy moving. Get her going. Let's get her going, bud.
She was being really grouchy.
No.
Mommy is setting up my. Here, I'll get you. Put this in your mouth. You have to put this. Mommy, since you're so quiet, you're gonna have to put this in your mouth.
I'm not quiet. You're loud.
Huh?
You're just loud. Louder. What do I do with this? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Why am I staring at the window?
You're so cute. Come here.
Okay.
Ah.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm sweaty. Trying to work it out. Trying to get into shape. What are you doing?
Somebody asked me today if the hard hat stickers are still on the website.
Yeah. Not the little ones. No, not the little
Yeah,
ones.
they're wanting the little ones for their hard hats. Those of you out there wanting little hard hat stickers and stuff, Mommy's got them on there, but she just won't.
They're not on the
post.
website because I don't charge
So
anything.
go on Loggerweight Fun Time and torment her about it.
Well, if you place an order on loggerweight.com, you'll get some free ones. So,
Yes,
how
you
about
still
that?
send them out. So every order of loggerweight.com is free hard hat stickers.
Yes. And
Now-
Timberby stickers.
Timber Beast
If
too.
you bought from me, you'd know.
Bam! They don't know. They don't. Oh, they don't. They don't want to buy your crappy stuff, Mommy.
If it said
I'm just kidding.
Mommy Ann.
Mommy Ann. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Alright.
put this down because I'm actually got stuff I'm supposed to be doing.
All right. Oh, hold on. Let me see if it printed. Let's see if.
Oh, your print test page? Oh, this is so awesome. Okay. Here in the man cave.
It printed.
Awesome! Okay, those of you out there, you get saw problems with your bandsaw and you screw up your bandsaw like I did for Derek and Rickenball. Yeah, that was all me. That was my fault.
Shame, shame.
Yep. I did the screwing up for
now
Derek
you
and
get to
Rickenball.
fix it.
Huh?
Now you get to fix it.
Yep.
You screw it
So
up,
what I
that's the
did is our bandsaw at the sawmill. This section right here. I know we're in the middle of a Vidja right now. We're hooking the boom up and stuff, but we're making cracks in the gullets. I don't have that. Yeah. They called me in the woods today. I was working on crane today while I'm editing this Vidja. Today I was working on crane, trying to beat the bat restrictions, which kicks in April.
Like 2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks from
What's the
now,
bat
from
restrictions?
the March of 21.
Were they May or they have babies? What are they doing? You know? You don't know either?
I'm just picking bats going, oh yeah! So anyways,
They're doing something.
yeah,
The bats
just
are coming.
smacking wings. Okay, so anyways, so they called me and they was like, man, the bands are all messed up at the mill. And somebody got on me today, Daniel Sante called me today. He's like, you confused me in that last video. I don't explain things properly.
You don't explain it. Well, yeah, you jumped.
You try to-
one thing
yeah.
another too.
So anyways, the bands, I got a call in the woods today, which was the day I was logging on crane.
Today.
But not in this Vidja. We're talking over this Vidja right now while we're hooking up the boom and getting the boom pulled out of this job that we're on. But anyways, they called me and said all the bands are cracked. Now what the bands are is the saw on our resaw that we run all our wood through at the sawmill. The big saw's got 6-foot diameter wheels on it. It's got a big old band on it, band unit, Bandsaw, like 11 3/4 inches wide. That's how deep it is.
Yeah.
We're getting cracks in the gullets. And you know what the gullet is? You watch Buck and Uncle Buck and you know get the gullet. Well, in the gullet of the band, the cracks are starting in the gullet. And the guys are like, hey, didn't you screw up that air strain last week? Like, probably. So.
At least I was saying strainer. I was like,
Yeah, Mommy said the strainer's messing up and it's like running over in the sink and everything. And we got problems. We're going to have the spaghetti's getting poured out in the sink because the strainer's messed up. Mommy, we ain't talking about food.
I try to think, okay, guy terms. I've learned, like, in this
Okay, no, here, I help everybody.
Yeah, okay. Like, okay, you have things like sockets and balls and joints and nuts.
Ball.
Yeah, I don't know, just all this stuff.
What about male and female fittings?
Yes, that's one too. Adapters.
Well, see, I wonder if now we're going to come up with confused fittings
Joists.
that we don't know what bin they go into.
So when you said, they said strain.
She's not listening
the
to me.
strain, or just, I don't know. Is that not strain? What the hell? Strain.
Like a muscle strain?
Strain. Yes. And I was like, that doesn't make no sense because.
Okay, what happens when you get a...
But now I understand it because it is like you're straining something. Yes. So we call it the actual part is a strain.
It's the air strain. It's what it's doing. It's
But it's
taking
not a
air.
strain.
It's taking air and it's putting a strain on the band. So it takes air. Okay, so as I explained to Mommy, I explained to you all. So the way our system is, you pull the wheels up tight on the band, and then you got to keep strain because as the wheel goes like this, you know, as it's sawing and doing stuff, it's got to keep a steady pressure on that band, but not too much, not too little. See what I mean?
Right.
Just right. It's like the mom and the wolf and the Goldilocks and the
Porridge.
bears.
The porridge.
The porridge,
It's gotta
yeah.
be
Was
just
it
right.
Goldilocks and the porridge?
It was Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Okay, so anyways,
Where was you going with this? We was talking
I was thinking about bears.
About
Yeah.
strain.
Oh, so anyways, so there's an air supply going into the strain system. And there's a cylinder that puts the strain on. And then as it reacts, it pushes against air, which is held through a regulator, which it'll rebound back and forth because air is compressible. Air is compressible. So you can take a 5-gallon bucket of air and you can shove another 5-gallon in it.
Yeah,
and
because
it'll
when you
compress.
uncompress it, it'll shoot out and go.
Yeah, okay. So what happened was is the regulator I put on the resaw, the regulator that I put on there, because our stuff got messed up this winter, I just grabbed the regulator. Well, talked to McDonough up there, and they said, well, let me send you a few things on it. And the things they sent me, it said that regulator has to be a quick release regulator, and I just put a normal regulator on there. So what happens is yes, the band mill has like 55 to 60 psi on that strain cylinder, but when it needs to react, it can't dump the air fast enough. So the air is
Too much strain.
so it's having too much strain, or maybe when it's dropping, it's getting too little strain. And if you look for on the sheet here that says too high blade strain or too low blade strain, well, either one add cracks to the gullet. Cracks in gullet, and that's what it's so yeah. So basically, Tater messed up, and Rick and Ball caught the blunt of it.
He did.
He's been welding on pan cracks for days. Poor Rick and Ball.
Everyone's like, "What
He goes, I don't know
happened?"
what's wrong. He said they're coming back here, and all the back's sucked out of the band, and there's cracks in them. And then, so finally today, the guys finally shut the band mill down and said, we don't need to start this back. We figured this out.
We just got 4 brand new bands in.
Yeah, and nobody wants to put the new bands on because we'll ruin
And
them.
found out that we're on a 16-week lead time for new bands.
You're always on a high lead time. Whoever makes bands out there, come on, man. Why is there always a band shortage?
They just said everybody's up and going and pouring it on right now. So
So how many
They
did you
actually
order?
have-
Did you do like you do toilet paper? Did you order just enough bands, or did you order twice as many as we
We
need?
order 4 at a time.
So order 6 at a time this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. You just agreeing. See,
I don't know.
Mommy's a very agreeable person. She don't like to make waves. She don't like to argue. Well, with me she will.
Argue with you. Yeah.
But normal people, she don't like to make arguments or make waves. I just want to fit in with everybody.
Whatever. So you're saying I should have doubled that order? What if it takes longer though? What if it takes?
What if it's like toilet
26
paper
weeks
and
to
you're always
make?
out of toilet paper and you're like, well, you know, we'll quit pooping. So I might as well order the smallest amount of toilet paper I can get. Can I get half rolls? Can you sell toilet paper in half rolls, please? Well, I love you. All right, gotta go. I got plenty to do.
Alright, bye. Thanks for letting me join in.
Thanks for joining in, Mommy.
Yeah, I got your paper printed.
Yep. Now that you got my stuff took care of, go on now. Yeah.
Okay.
Go on now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so the reason for the season, the reason I'm doing this voiceover here is we're moving the boom from the Ruby Redbone. We're gonna buzz her over here to the daggone Long Tall Tim job and get it set up because we're gonna need all hands on deck. Even though Long Tall Tim job is a small job, we need to bang this sucker out to beat the weather. And just as usual, we're gonna barely beat it. Now this boom, it moves this skidder, or this skidder moves this boom, excuse me rather. Boys, Dave's making a recording. Can you give me a little bit of peace and quiet so I can talk to the people? So anyways, does anybody want to talk to everybody? All right, come here, budgies. We'll talk to them. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
They're over here in this camera.
Hi.
Well,
Hi.
So this is the one that did the outro the other day. I've been using the crap out of your outro, you know it. And nobody's buying nothing at logarway.com, so you're no help. Talk them into it. Sell it, boy. Sell it. Sell it. Tell me you've been helping Daddy in the shop.
Yep.
Tell me you're a bad baby.
No.
Okay, talk before we go.
I talk for myself.
You talk for yourself. You're not allowed to talk for yourself. You're not old enough. Daddy's supposed to be doing all your talking. I'll do all the talking and all the tickling around here. You hear me? So anyways, this boom pulls really hard, this skidder. Skidder's barely got enough power. Those of you that don't know, like a log skidder like this one, this is an older skidder. It's like an 2001. Back at that time, a 33,000 pound skidder had about 170 horsepower. That's about it. Okay, and that's a lot of metal on a dual arch grapple. You know, a dual arch chassis. What dual arch means that it's got a main boom and a jib boom back there on the arch where you hang your grapple tongs from. So that's kind of, you know, we got single arch skidders. Those of you that watches my channel, we got single arch skidders. They're lighter back there. And then what you get the benefit out of when you're in grade timber, which is larger timber, it's not really any pulpwood mixed in it per se. It's got a little bit, but you're pulling more bigger chunks of wood. So you don't need near the grapple because the weight's going to be there nonetheless. So we use these littler skidders with the littler grapples and a single arch boom, which just has got one boom and a grapple hung onto it, and then kind of floats your logs out better. It stays on top of the ground better. They're a little lighter. They can make quicker cycle times. They don't have as much weight on the rear of the skidder. But the biggest problem with them is when you get to smaller wood, then they ain't got the big grapple. Oh, get a big old load and take it a long distance, which is where Tiny comes in for us, which is the truck that we use to haul wood. Anyways, I don't know how I got on that. Oh yeah, basically talking about all the weight that this skidder's. Right now, you got 170 horsepower pulling 83 or 84,000 pounds down the road. So it don't exactly have a lot of extra horsepower. So, that's what's going on here. We're going to get over here, get everything set up on the high ground over here at the Long Tall Tim job. And I think it's, oh man, I forgot. I don't know if it was Tim's son or nephew or what, but he was hauling grain in there. It's part of the family, and it was cool. So I wanted to get some of him dumping lime and stuff and get ready for the winter. So. He's coming up that big old hill and that somebody starts standing. I was like, oh my God. Stacking his lime up here.
Well, no more than what's down there. I don't see how that holds that tree.
Yeah. These guys are real good farmers. Real good farmers. They got a whole bunch of them. I'd say they're a pretty good team, all of them are. Look at the puppy. He's got his co-pilot in there with him. Of course, we had to park all our junk right in the way. This time of year, everybody's bringing in the harvest. We're doing our thing. I mean, it's always busy out here in the woods and on the properties out here this time of year. Everybody's trying to beat the winter. Same thing happens.
Stevie got a hold of it, opened it up, put his hand on it, and stretched it down.
Yep.
Jerking on it, and you got to start handing it to me, quit, and he had to start it again. Some of it!
It's had, when we first done these tanks, man, it's hard to tell how much trash I think stuck through it. I finally take the screen out because it kept stopping up. We just let it eat the trash.
We took it out that lane's big.
Yeah. So all the rest of the trash that come out of these tanks, it went through that pump and on out and chewed it up. So, and that's a plastic gear in there, so it wouldn't take much to ruin it. Looking shot. See, photographers, they get jealous because they can't get a shot of something. Beautiful scenery like this. Just look at that. Look at this. It almost makes you not want to get in and drive it. I'm afraid to move it and screw this picture up. Don't listen to him. Blackie don't get corona, Blackie gets the bird flu, Roger.
It's running for you.
Oh yeah. All right, thanks for the ride. Oh. Who's that guy with that did the Night Rider? That's what Blackie's like Kid. Blackie knows I get close, he fires up. Sometimes when he's behaving himself, I can get him to pull up for me. I just can't train him to chain down. No, I got that, dude. I got a warm one. You want in front of me? Okay. Yeah. He thinks he'll pass me. He ain't gonna get past me. I'll go from side to side. Uh-oh.
give me the old ringy-ding-dingy.
No homework.
Hello?
Okay, the boys aren't doing their homework.
Boys! Boys!
Here they are. They're goofing around. They refuse to do homework. So, I guess we'll just have to deal with them when you get home.
Boys!
He's not helping us.
You gotta do your homework!
He's not helping us.
Miss Mommy ain't helping?
I have to help. I pretty well do everything for him.
Boys,
They are out of control.
you need to quit being bad for Miss Mommy. Mommy, that sounds like a bunch of damn Corona kids. Boys, do your homework!
So, are you going to do homework with them when you get back to the woods after working all day?
Daddy's busy. Daddy ain't got time. You gotta get your homework done before Daddy comes home. He's gonna stick his boot all the way up your butts. And y'all gonna be tasting shoestrings. Y'all gonna be tasting shoestrings if you keep it up.
I told you that we need to find him a new teacher because they won't work for Miss
Yeah,
Moore.
Miss Mommy's a terrible teacher, but you all gotta learn all you can. Because you're gonna need it someday. You gotta get smarter. You boys are terrible. Hopeless cause. Hi, Levi. Are you getting your work done?
I've been done since 11 o'clock.
Yeah, but you ain't got it done to get C's, have you? You got A's and B's, ain't you?
I don't know yet. I haven't got that off the book.
Well, you ain't been doing too good on your grades.
Yay.
You do better.
Ooh, you just gave me a dirty look.
Daddy wants these boys to be smarter. Daddy only wants smart babies.
I was on the honor roll until I was a junior.
These boys ain't nothing on nothing but the ornery roll. What they're on. The ornery roll is what these boys are on. They need to get the work done. Jackson, you get your work done?
You won't tell us how to spell
It ain't
I
Mommy,
think I
it's
have to
your
tell them how
work.
to do everything.
It's your work, not Mommy's work. Get her done, bud.
No, she's not doing rules. She wants to tell you Jackson how to spell something.
How to spell words. How to do anything.
So Mommy don't teach you how to spell them?
Right.
Mommy don't teach you how to, are they not wrote down? Is these words wrote down anywhere?
No, they're doing a lab report. We had to build a catapult.
Catapult, I don't know if I can spell catapult. Let's see, C-A-T-I-P-A-L-T.
C-A-T-A. C-A-T-A.
Whatever, I'm not in school. You all gotta learn this stuff.
Okay, so Jackson just tore up the catapult. I just,
Did Jackson misspell it too?
he just tore it up.
Jackson! You kids better get straightened up before I get there wanting to beat you. Get your work done.
I don't know. I'm fed up. I've spent all day trying to get you to do work, and I haven't gotten nothing done.
Boys, you need to try to get your work done early in the morning. That's when you're the smartest. It's first thing in the morning.
Look, this is the last day.
Where you
It's
go?
quiet. This is the last day.
You gotta tell a teacher, speed it up. You gotta get your smart done early. Cause y'all get dumb in the afternoons.
The teacher was only posting videos. They only start posting them at 9 o'clock.
Calvin is just chewing my
Sassy.
butt.
Calvin, quit being so sassy.
Get out of here.
And Jackson's just goofing.
Boys,
So-
get your work done.
I just gotta let you know that when you get home, you're gonna do homework with them. I've been doing it with them for a week and a half.
I don't know. I can't even spell catapult.
Well, you have to figure it out. I mean, they're your boys.
C-A-T-A-P-A-U-L-T? Catapult?
You are no help, and they aren't gonna do their work. So thank you so much for not being no help.
Boys, get your work done before I beat you.
You're not in here.
I'm gonna beat you when I get there. I don't forget Daddy's got the memory of an elephant.
All right, bye.
Get your work done. All right, bye. I'll rule with an iron fist. King of this castle. Oh God. It's hard to get on, they're so damn cute. But they gotta get their stuff done. They gotta be better kids than that. They're being terrible kids. I think I'm gonna ask Mom if it's too late for an abortion.
Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell. Thanks for watching the video, and make sure to get that workday.com merch. Goodbye.
Bye everybody.
We love you. See you.
He's like them Lucy Rings.